You can just forget everything you thought you knew about kitchen and bath design. Seriously, for 2026, we're seeing a huge shift away from those simple, sterile whites we've seen for years. So if you're ready to give your home a little more, personality, you are in the right place. We're about to dive into some colors that absolutely pop with character. Okay, let's just get right to it with the big question that's on everyone's mind, right? Is the all-white kitchen finally over? I mean, for years, it has been the absolute go-to for that clean, modern look. But when we look ahead to 2026, well, the design world is giving us a very, very different answer. And yeah, the answer is a pretty resounding yes. The main idea for 2026 is a definite move away from those sterile spaces. Designers, homeowners, we're all starting to embrace interiors that feel warm and luxurious and are just full of bold character. It's really less about minimalism and way more about personality. So our first big trend is all about what the industry is calling luxurious hues. Now, these are those rich, deep tones that are designed to create an instant feeling of elegance and sophistication in pretty much any room. We're talking dramatic, inviting, and totally high-end. Leading the charge here are two really standout colors, Divine Damson and Hazelnut Crunch. So you've got this deep, kind of moody plum, and then this warm, comforting brown. Both of them are just incredibly rich and bring a bold energy that, honestly, we just haven't seen in a long time. And right here, you can really feel the impact of a color like Divine Damson. I mean, look at how this deep, moody plum just completely transforms an entryway. It's not just paint on a wall. It's a whole vibe, an entire atmosphere. It feels both super welcoming and incredibly chic all at once. Graham and Brown, who created the color, they put it perfectly. They said it evokes a sense of elegance, luxury, and sophistication. And you can absolutely see that here, right? This is a color that makes a statement the second you walk through the door. Okay, now let's check out our other luxurious hue, Hazelnut Crunch. Now, while it's still really rich, this color brings a totally different kind of warmth. It's this deep, comforting tone that just grounds the whole space, making it feel both modern and, at the same time, absolutely timeless. And what makes this color so powerful is how versatile it is. Clark and Kensington calls it the perfect backdrop for relaxed living. It goes so well with natural textures, but it also works with sleek, modern stuff. This is what I'd call luxury you can actually live in. All right, next up, we've got a trend that's taking its inspiration directly from the outdoors, grounding greens. This is all about bringing that serene, calming tranquility of nature right into the busiest parts of our homes. Yeah, like the kitchen and the bathroom. The key players here are shades like the deep and earthy Midnight Garden, the smoky jade color of Hidden Gem, and that soft, restorative feeling you get from warm Eucalyptus. Each one brings a really distinct piece of the natural world right inside. And wow, this shows just how effective these greens can be. Here we've got Midnight Garden on kitchen cabinets. It adds so much depth and character, and it gives the space this timeless, earthy elegance that still feels incredibly fresh and modern. But these greens aren't just for kitchens. Check out how Hidden Gem by Behr completely transforms this bathroom. It creates this moody, sophisticated retreat, basically turning a functional space into your own personal spa. It's dramatic, but also deeply calming. The description for Midnight Garden really captures the whole spirit of this trend. It's a deep, muted green with earthy undertones that capture the quiet elegance of nature. It's all about creating a sanctuary in your own home. And finally, in our green family, we have warm Eucalyptus. This shade is described as naturally restorative and serene. You can just see how it provides this calming backdrop, which is perfect for a kitchen where you gather with family or a bathroom where you really want to unwind. Okay, so for our final trend, we're coming back to neutrals, but, and this is a big but, this is not about going back to white. This is about the new neutrals, shades that move way beyond that stark feeling and into these warm, cozy, and really sophisticated alternatives. Defining this big shift are two gorgeous colors, Epernay, which is this refined champagne hue, and Melodious Ivory, a creamy, warm shade. You can think of these as the perfect answer for anyone who loves a light space, but, wants it to have a little more soul. Just look at this kitchen painted in Epernay. It's still bright, it's still airy, but there's a softness and a warmth here that you just do not get with a stark, sterile white. It adds so much character and a refined elegance that feels incredibly high-end. And the inspiration for it is just so beautiful. C2 Paint says Epernay recalls life's essential luxuries, the tactile surface of a handmade bowl, the grounding presence of nature. So this isn't just a color, it's a color with depth, with a whole story behind it. And really, this slide just says it all. We are seeing this clear evolution away from the sterile, stark whites of the past and a huge move toward the warm, cozy, soulful ivories of 2026. It's a subtle shift in shade, maybe, but it's a massive shift in feeling. So it's really easy to look at these trends and just think, okay, that's just a style choice. But there's a bigger picture here. Embracing these new colors isn't just about making your home feel better, it's also about adding some real, actual value. And here's why this is such a smart move. According to Remodeling Magazine's famous Cost versus Value report, kitchen and bathroom updates are consistently one of the safest investments you can make in your property. Using these current sophisticated colors doesn't just look good. It signals to potential buyers that a home is modern and well taken care of, and that can seriously boost its resale value. So, as we wrap up, it's pretty clear the future of design is all about creating homes with more personality and comfort, whether that's through those luxurious hues, grounding greens, or the new warm neutrals. And that really just leaves one question for you. Which 2026 color trend would you choose for your home?